you are seeing karma catch up to the people that have been doing the wrong thing but seemingly getting away with everything. Now, some of these people might look sick now. Some of these people like might have lost a lot of weight and stuff like that. You know, the person you are is is beautiful. It's lovely. And God does not like ugly. Therefore, if someone did you something, it could be your family, your co-workers, anybody who consciously or unconsciously does things that hurt other people. You're now seeing their life hasn't cracked up to be all that they thought it would be. Meanwhile, you're probably chilling. You're probably chilling, having a relationship with God, that so that you can go where God wants you to be. Because God doesn't want you around toxic people. God wants you around beautiful, talented individuals. And some of y'all may not need to be in the spotlight, like be a YouTuber or a social media person with a whole bunch of audience. Some of y'all might be the people in that circle who are creating things that will matter for the generations to come. Some of y'all are very, very talented. Some of y'all are extremely wise. Some of y'all are able to pick up on other people's like energy. And when I say pick up on other people's energy, I mean literally know what someone's day is going like. You know what I mean? Like some of y'all could tap in. Some of y'all might have maybe lost a job at some point and you're wondering. Some of y'all quit. Some of y'all have the time now to really listen to what God wants for your life. Some of y'all have been praying to be free from like a car loan, and you actually, God answered your prayer. Some of y'all, for my fellas, some of y'all might have prayed that certain women no longer have access to your life, and it came true. For my righteous ladies and none of the others, some of y'all might have felt like breaking up was a good idea, but now you're realizing it wasn't. And that's okay, because you learned something. Some of your ladies might have gotten ghosted in very, very smart ways. Some fellas out there, when they realize that they just want to get out it, they'll do and say anything to make the situation seem untenable. So some of y'all are like that. See, every day is a new day. when you have a connection to God, God will reveal exactly what you're supposed to be doing, what you're supposed to be consuming, and you get visions of where you're supposed to be and where you're not supposed to be. Yeah. We all know certain types of toxic people who love to quote scripture from the Bible, and they are not who they appear to be, but you are not one of those people. You are a person that God wants to have the best type of life in this time, in 2026, in this decade, in this time, you know what I mean, in this modern age. But that looks a little different, because you have to understand that the economy is changing, fundamentally changing. All of this stuff that people have done before, it's not going to be done the same way. The economy is totally changing. So whether you left your job, got laid off, whatever the case is, you are one of the lucky ones who's not jacked into the system right now, and you can actually do what you're supposed to be doing. Like, you're free to do what you need to do. You have been freed of the shackles, if you want to say that, of the old world, because the new world is coming here. It's being built, and you may very well be that person who designs new things that people didn't even really know they needed. So when it comes to being sure of what needs to happen, God will reveal everything. It will just all start to make sense, and then all this stuff that happened before will start to make sense. Oh, this is why. Oh, that's why this happened, because if this didn't happen, then I wouldn't have been thinking in this way now. You understand? So it's all according to that plan, so to speak. Like, the best version of whatever your life could be, it's definitely not gonna be at that old job making that small amount of money. If you're in my generation, you're not even gonna be able to afford a house with that. And if you lose your job, crap will smoke your pipe, which is most likely what's gonna happen, because, as I said, the economy is fundamentally changing. And this is the new era we are dealing with. This is the artificial intelligence economy that we are riding on now. You understand? It's a whole different situation. And I'm just here to confirm that for you, and to tell you, if you are watching this video, whenever you might see it in the future, if it reaches you, it will all reveal itself. All you gotta do is sit back, watch the old world collapse, and you'll be prepared for the new one. You understand? There's a whole different economy, you know what I mean? It's a whole different ball game that we are gonna be facing, and you're gonna be ready for that. So be grateful to God that God took you out of those toxic situations. As I said, some of y'all might have been praying for it. Some of y'all just wondered, what was going on? Why is this happening to me? freedom. That's what's happening to you. You need to wake up. Sleeping in the old world right now. They don't have the time to think as fast as is needed for the new economy, for the new era. They're not going to have that. The people who, you know, still have or still in a 9 to 5 or whatever the case is, wish them well. Wish them well. No haters here. We're not on here to be haters or anything, but you need to know that they will not be prepared. They don't have the time to prepare for this, for what's coming. But you will be, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Godspeed.